Michael, many congratulations. You've put yourself through the ringer, your family through the ringer, but it was a match play classic. How are you feeling after that?
I think if you're a fan of mine, I don't think there's ever been an easy game. It's always two-leg swing or sudden death legs, but no, as long as I won, it's better than coming here and winning 10-0, I guess. You don't see where you're at, and at 6-4 down and 8-4 down, I see where my game was and where my head is. It's there for battling, it's there for fighting and winning legs that I shouldn't and scrapping for wins.
8-4 down, what were you telling yourself? Because it seemed as if there was just a flick of a switch and vintage Buddy Boy turned up. The 180 started creeping in, the double percentage was high anyway, but you were pinging tops for fun. What was the turning point?
Just, he can't get to 9. I wait for that match. I don't care if he wins a leg. As long as I win the next 2, that's all to get to myself. But when he's 8-4 up, he can't get the next leg. You've got to get it to 8 all, and we see what it is from 8-7, and then it just starts, and then hopefully one big push, and then you're throwing for 9-8, and that's all to get telling myself. And then he went 8-5, 8-6, 8-7, and then I think he missed dart at a double, I think 74 maybe, and I managed to step in, ping the tops, and yeah, he was. As long as he didn't get to 9, that's all to get saying to myself for that game.
He's not the most easiest player to play against. Early on, were you struggling to get into your rhythm?
Probably. If you watch the game, for me, I was chasing the 180 straight away. As long as he hit that, then I know my scoring's there. But couldn't hit tons or 60s. It was just annoying me. And it was always last start if it was a ton, or a 93. Always last start. It was never first. And then I started to find the first. The next 2 go really high. I was like, what are you doing? Just. You're supposed to be one of the best 180. Just find it straight away, then you can relax and get into the game. And I think you've seen it at 7-4. Finally found one and started to find it a bit. Well, you just got to keep going, keep battling, I guess.
Does that show how far you've come and how your game's matured? Because 3 or 4 years ago in that situation, I don't think you'd have won. I think you'd admit that as well.
He would have won that 10-4. Then I would have just give up and just gone home. But I've said on Sky just before another interview. Junior was at his match this morning. He was playing rubbish. He was 20 minutes in. He didn't want to play. He was knackered. He just wanted to go home, and he was playing a team that's not been beat for about 18 months. I said, you've got to fight. You've got to get back on the pitch and show what you can do. And I was saying, what type of role model if I'd be after he's just done that, got a draw out of a game, and then he comes and watch me, and I just give up at 8-4 and just throw the match away. So it was kind of showing my kids, if you keep fighting, you keep working hard, this is what you can do. You can win, as long as you don't give up and you don't quit. Anything's possible.
Having picked up the titles you have this year, you come here with a little bit of a target on your back for the first time. People speaking about you to win this title, is that extra pressure?
No. Every tournament I play in, I always say I don't say it to you. I said to myself that I'll win this tournament, I'll win it, and I fell short on maybe once or twice. But no, I just believe it 100%. I believe I'm the best player in the world of a tournament. I believe I'm the best player in every tournament we go into, and if I don't believe it, no one else will. But I would never sit here and tell you that I was going to do it. But no, as being a target, I'm not bothered. If they beat me and I played well, fair play. It's when I played bad I get upset with myself. That's the worst thing.
Michael, congratulations, fabulous comeback.
Cheers, bro. Cheers,
Michael,
lad.
the 161 checkout, was that the moment where things just started to turn a little bit?
No, I should never give it large. At 161, I give it the big one, and then the next leg I hit a 45, a 41, a 60 odd, and I'm not one for. That's why I don't give it large, because I lost a lot of energy then just doing it, and it's my adrenaline dipped. Started to get a bit nervous, and luckily enough it was 5-4, and it was only one more leg before the break. And yeah, he held further where I think he had a chance to break that leg, but I think the biggest one was when he missed 74 on tops, and then I stepped in for 42, I think, or 56, and then he started to. I think he started to feel it. He wasn't scoring as well as he did. He hit a lot of trebleless visits then, and I was hitting a few more 180s and 140s, and managed to fall over the line.
What's it like playing Andrew? Because he's very idiosyncratic, he doesn't give much away. It's hard to get into a rhythm.
No, I've never looked at someone's body language or face. I've always got my head to the floor, or I'm looking at the screen, what they're hitting. I've always never looked at the players. But you know, with Andrew, I've watched him play when I'm not playing, when he's playing someone else. It's just one pace and one emotion. That's it. He might have the odd snatch where he brings his shoulder round, but that's about it. He doesn't give anything away.
Different game altogether in the next round, Van Dijvenbode. What do you think we could see in that game?
a lot more pace. Me blowing after about 2 or 3 legs is going to be that fast, but no, should be a high scoring game. He's going to be pumped up like he always is. I've never seen him slumped, but it should be fun. A lot of 180s, big checkouts, and a really good contest.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Michael, there's been times in years gone by where you've come out the wrong side of games like that, scrappy games like that. Do you feel like you're turning the corner in terms of winning games that when you aren't quite at your best?
I don't say turn a corner. I think more I've worked on a lot of things, not just darts wise. It just my own head, really, my mental side of the game, and it's not being to see anyone or like sports psychology. No, it's just telling myself, like, you're the best. You can still win. Don't give up. Don't quit. And because I've done it now for the last 3 or 4 years, it's kind of come repetitive and second nature now. So even when I'm getting beaten and I've not been 9-0 down, but if I was, I'd still tell myself I could still win, and I don't quit until Kirk or Russ or whoever's on the stage shouts that winning double. Just got to keep fighting and believing in yourself 100%.
You go into this on the back of some really, really good form. Some would say the best form we've seen in the first 6 months, 7 months of the year. Do you feel that way?
No, no, don't think so. I've been playing well, but I've been winning tournaments where I've been averaging like 96, 97. I've not been doing the 110s, 112s where I know I can do. But as long as I'm winning, I don't care what my averages is. It's the PDC and social media make the do-over averages. I'm only bothered about having a W. That's all I'm bothered about, is getting that win.